Welcome back to Raw Sports Talk. I'm Chris, your favorite stat reader, and we have the T-Wolves hosting the Thunder, game number 4. And the Thunder are 3.5-point road favorites. The over-under is at 218.5. The Thunder are minus 160 on the money line, while the T-Wolves are plus 135. Now, these are the overnight odds. They're going to change the closer we get to tip-off tomorrow. There has not been a singular close game in this series, and this is why the NBA has become so inconsistent when pretty much the Thunder have gone out and ran the T-Wolves off the court in the first 2 games. Then they switch venues, and the home teams run the other team off the court in every one of these games. Head-to-head, the Thunder are 6-4 against the T-Wolves in their last 10. The home team's won the last 3. The home team is 6-4. The underdog is 6-4 against the spread, while the favorite is 5-5 on the money line. The over is hitting their last 2. The over is 6-4, and the over/under at 218.5 is 5-5. Game 2 and Game 3 went over 218.5. Game 1 did not. The Thunder won Game 1, 114-88, and then won 18-103, and then they absolutely got annihilated, 143-101 in Game number 3. When I looked at the half and saw the score was like 72-40, I was like, well, this is just going to be one of those games. Over their last 3 games, which are the playoff games, the Thunder are 2-1. The Thunder are 2-1 against the spread. The over is 2-1. Shockingly enough, it took the ass whooping that the T-Wolves put on the Thunder for them to be even in points on the season. That's in the series. That's how lopsided the scoring has been. They're both averaging 111 points per game. The Thunder at 111, the T-Wolves at 111.33. At the half now, because yet again of that ass whooping that the T-Wolves put on the Thunder yesterday, they're averaging 57 points per game at the half, while the Thunder are averaging 48 points per game at the half. The Thunder are shooting better from the field at 47% to the T-Wolves 45%. The T-Wolves are now out-rebounding the Thunder 44 to 40. The Thunder still aren't shooting a ton of threes, 34 of 98. The T-Wolves are 46 of 130. They were both around the same for three-pointers, so game number 3, deciding factor when they went into Minnesota, the threes that they were taking, they were hitting them at an alarming rate. The Thunder have had 9 steals per game to the T-Wolves 4. Now, you live by the 3, you die by the 3. So if you got hot from 3 and you were hitting all of those three-pointers, it makes sense as to why the score ended up being what the score ended up being. However, you can't count on teams hitting a ridiculous percentage from 3 in every game. Figure 30% is probably 35% is about average. It's supposed to be SGA, Dort, Williams, Holmgren, and Hartenstein, Conley, Edwards, McDaniels, Randall, and Gobert. It's more so a matter of every game so far this series has been a blowout. Which side of the blowout are you going to be on? Because if you pick them, that's pretty much the side that you've got to roll with. I think that home court has invigorated the T-Wolves, and we'll see what happens in game number 4. But I'm going to roll with the home team because the home team's won every game so far in this series. I do think ultimately it's going to be the T-Wolves that are going to go on to the NBA Finals, and they're probably going to win the Finals. I still think whomever it is who comes out of the West is going to beat whatever team comes out of the East. So I'm going to take the T-Wolves on the money line. I will take the T-Wolves getting the points. I'm going to go over, and like I said, I'm just giving them the edge because they're home and they were hitting their threes. Now, if they go ice cold, the Thunder are just going to absolutely destroy them in game number 4. Now, these are just my picks. If you disagree, please go with your gut, and please bet responsibly.